is up, everyone? It's BlazerKid67 here. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. So let's go ahead and get this episode started of Danganronpa. So let's go ahead and begin this trial, because in the last episode, you know, we had to gather evidence for the trial. So now it's time to finally jump into the trials that we have been saving up for. We've been gathering evidence for. We've been waiting for this moment. Let's go ahead and go in and see what is up, man. Let's do this. Man, I am scared right now. I am so scared. I really don't know what to expect. Whoa! Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to be late. I didn't mean to keep you guys waiting. Oh, haha, funny. You are really funny. Yeah, you have to wait until the class trial when we have evidence. Okay, my name is Nagi, and I did not commit a crime. Leave me alone. In other words, he thinks I'm the culprit. However, we have the evidence. However, both myself and my Zona know perfectly well that I'm not the culprit. But then, who's the real culprit? We all know. Guys, we know, don't we? Don't we know who the culprit is? I think I know, at least. It's an assumption, kind of. The true culprit, the one who killed my Zona, is someone in this room. Someone in this very room. He could be on the right. He could be on the left. He could be standing right in the middle. My boy. But who could it be? That is the question that we are going to find out in these trials. Yep, we're all here. Let's do this. Let's get down to the courtroom, guys. That will determine you guys' fate or your guys' fate. Maybe he was right on that punctuation? Not sure. That's not how I would say it. But let's talk to Ishimaru. Calm yourself. Yeah, I know, but you think I am, though. Kirigiri knows who it really is. She bursted out the door like nobody's business. Ah, whatever. Ah, whatever. No one has anything interesting to say, so what we're gonna do is go through here. All I need to do is get on this elevator. Alright, guys, I'll meet you guys down there. Am I afraid? No, not so much afraid. That is true, Kirigiri. I must uncover the truth behind this incident. Regardless of whether you said that or not, that was the plan. For my Zono's sake. I'll find the culprit no matter what. I raised my voice as if I was trying to convince myself. Then, on shaking legs, headed for the elevator. With each step I took, my heart beat faster and faster. Everyone else had already boarded the elevator. When I, the last one, stepped on, the door closed and the elevator began to move. This is it, guys. We're going down. The elevator descended below the ground, making a clunking sound that hurt my ears. This is what death inmates must feel like. Death row inmates must feel like, waiting for their execution. That's true. Disconnected from our feelings of uncertainty, the elevator continued, sinking deeper and deeper. You guys can tell that I'm getting hype right now. I am so excited to see this trial. All right, let's do this. That's why I'm stuttering and I don't know what the hell I'm saying and I can't read what I'm reading. I mean, nowadays Hollywood doesn't really look that real, but okay. Underlay. We each did as we were told and headed toward our assigned seats. We took our seats, arranged in a circle. Everyone's visible to everyone else at just a glance. Our collective tension sent sparks flying through the air. The air in that place turned oppressive in a flash. And the curtain rose on. A trial for life and a judgment of death. Deception in life and treachery in death. Betrayal for life and betrayal for death. The riddles of life and the misery of death. Death wreaks us all. It's all about death. Justification for life and rationalization of death. Faith in life and trust in death. The class trial to live or the class trial to die. Alright, I gotta turn down. This isn't this isn't 300. Alright guys, this is it. The class trial. This is the first time it's had me save in a long ass time, but it's fine. Have we got our facts straight? That's the true question. We have the voice of gold. And we need 3 SP to use it. Alright guys, what do we have? What do we have? The ammunition is on our side. We got the Monokuma File 1. We got the Signs of Struggle in my room. We have the Practice Sword Blade, the Practice Sword Scabbard, the Room Exchange Key, Nagi's tool set. Not a strand of hair was found at the crime scene. Can't forget that. My Zono's wrist seemed to be broken. The dying message, which is 110EL. Well, I don't even know how to put it. 11037, I guess you could say it would look like. But I think the dying message is kind of the breaker right here. That 11037 is basically, I think it's what I predicted in that last episode, or 2 episodes ago, Leon. Leon, that's all I can say. Burnt dress shirt. Looks a lot like somebody's I knows, and the glass ball found on the floor in front of the trash's room. So we got all the evidence. We're finished with the preparations. Court is now in session. Let's do this. This is guys, this is freaking like, I can't wait. I've been waiting for this. Oh man, did I just read that right? Finger the true villain. Yeah, we're not gonna let that happen. No one's graduating. Hey, I actually talk. Alright, Kirigiri, what is it? Is the purpose of what? Oh yeah, I see. Junko's picture? That's pretty fucked up. That empty seat. Yeah, that makes no sense. For some reason I don't believe that. Oh yeah! Let's get this party started. Alright. I'm gonna try to voice all this stuff. We're gonna read this together, guys. Here goes! The trial to figure out which one of us is the culprit. If something strange comes up and I don't say anything, then not just mine, but everyone's lives will be in danger. A non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to see a tutorial? Yes, because we do not know how to do this. As you progress through the class trial, you will participate in numerous non-stop debates. In this phase, characters speak one after another and the debate advances automatically. If you spot a lie or contradiction in anything anyone says, refute it with your ammunition. Only ammunition relevant to the debate will be loaded into your ammo cylinder. Aim your crosshair using the analog pad and fire by pressing the triangle button. Pay close attention to everyone's assertions and smash the contradictions with your ammunition. Furthermore, if you run out of time, the debate will end in failure, so please be careful. You can check the controls at any time during a non-stop debate by pressing the start button. So we have to hit triangle and you can move with the crosshair. I got it. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. the cross path. Alright, I'm going to try to go ahead and read everything in these trials. So I'm not going to be doing my whole little pretending I'm Nagi thing. So this is it, guys. Signs of a struggle. Let it be known, Sayaka Maizono was murdered. We know that, of course. Dude, we know that much. Of course we know. We know. The murder occurred in Nagi's bedroom. We know that. She was in the shower. We know she was in the shower. And while in the shower, Maizono was suddenly attacked and killed without a fight. Not true! Because we know that there were signs of a struggle. Haha! Break! I like how your guy just flies in like, whoop! He's just like, no! Objection! Objection! Wait a second, Fujisaki! You're forgetting about the state of my room! It's obvious from the room's condition that some sort of struggle took place there. A struggle? Between who? The struggle was between Maizono and the culprit, of course. So Maizono wasn't suddenly attacked while she was in the shower. Rather, she fled to the shower after being attacked in Nagi's bedroom. The culprit gave chase, and that's where she was killed. If you'd so much as looked at the scene, we wouldn't have to spell things out for you. I'm really sorry. Alright, then let's move on. Indeed, the next topic is that of the murder weapon. Ah, so this is what it's come to. I need to make sure everyone knows what weapon the culprit used to kill Maizono. It was the dagger, right? The blade from the kitchen. The kitchen. We figured that out, didn't we? Non-stop debate time, guys. Let's do this. Kitchen knives. Bam. Bam. Boom. We got this. What was the weapon used to murder Sayaka Maizono? It was the blade sticking out of Maizono's stomach. Yes. Without a doubt, that was the murder weapon. No objection there. The culprit... That what? Objection! Did he say a dagger? It wasn't a dagger, it was a kitchen knife, wasn't it? That's why I hit the button. I just saw some button or some words highlighted and I was like, screw that. Yeah, that blade wasn't a dagger. It was a kitchen knife. Huh? A kitchen knife? One of the knives from the kitchen was found missing after the incident. And it was that knife which was used for the murder. Ah, yeah, you're probably right. If you look real close. The thing sticking out of that chick's gut does look like a knife. Yeah, we get it. She was killed with a knife. What's your point? I mean, really, any way you spin it, Nagi's still the killer. Why are we still pointing fingers? That's right. Nagi's room was a crime scene. What more proof could you want? Are you affiliated with this or something? Wait a minute, guys. You defeat the purpose of this trial by drawing a conclusion before we finished our debate. I'm just saying, the outcome ain't gonna change no matter how much we talk about it. No, that's not true. I'm certain we'll reach a breakthrough if we continue the debate. Kirigiri knows! Huh? A breakthrough? Yes, a breakthrough. She's right. There's gotta be more buried here. Cause I, myself, know I'm not the culprit beyond a shadow of doubt. The non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to see us... you can concentrate by pressing the R button. While concentrating, the flow of the debate slows, allowing you to be more clearly hear assertions. Additionally, concentrating dampens Crosshair's drift, makes it easy to target weak points. Concentrating depletes the concentration. You have a concentration gauge. The concentration gauge recovers with time. Remain composed and allow your mind to rest. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. So R is to slow it down, guys. We gotta remember that. Slow it down with R. Slow it down with R. So Asahina's testimony. So she's got a testimony that we're gonna actually throw in and see. Alright, so the weapon was a knife. Yes, it was a knife. But what's your point? Nagi took it from the kitchen. When the cafeteria was empty. Ooh, which isn't true! It wasn't empty! It was not break! Objection! It was! Ayo, that was in there. Hit that break button. This is hype! I love this! Okay. Wait! It wasn't me who took the knife from the kitchen! The next you're going to say, I'm not the culprit. Say all you want, you're just talk. And what if I said there was a witness? Isn't that right, Asahina? Huh? You were in the kitchen! I mean, you told me so yourself. You were in the cafeteria. You weren't alone. Last night, I came here to have some tea. When I went into the kitchen, they were all there. But when I finished drinking my tea in the cafeteria, I went into the kitchen to clean up, and it was gone. So the knife disappeared while you were in the cafeteria drinking tea? Ah, yeah. Boom! She was there. Asahina, the knife disappeared while you were in the cafeteria, right? Yeah, it did. And did I come to the cafeteria while you were there? I don't think you did. You don't think? Or do you know? No, he didn't. I'm positive. The knife was taken while Asahina was in the cafeteria. Yeah, I didn't go there during that time. In other words, I couldn't have taken the knife. In that case, what about this? Makoto, Nagi, and that brainless mermaid are compliances, and she's... What? Falsifying her testimony? Brainless mermaid? Wait a second, why am I a compliance now? On the subject, I like to ask the teddy bear if there was an accomplice. Are they, too, considered a villain? Well, here's your answer. While it is possible to bring along a compliance for a murder, only the perpetrator himself can graduate, so you can't really have an accomplice. Which means no matter how much they assist in the crime, the accomplice has nothing to gain. Then it doesn't seem likely there's an accomplice. But the culprit might have not known about that rule. Of course. Just get on with it. Come on. There's no accomplice this time. Oops, I've said too much. Anyway, I didn't go to the cafeteria and I didn't take the knife. Which means I'm not the culprit. I didn't kill. Then who really did go get the knife? It is possible Asahina, who was in the cafeteria the entire time, could have done it. No, it wasn't me. Is there perchance another who could corroborate that? Aye! Last night I was in that cafeteria drinking tea with Sakura the entire time. Thank you. Just for the record, Sakura is... Aye! Gotcha. So either Hina or Ogre snuck out with the knife. Nope, there's not. That's not possible because, out with it. Last night I slept in Asahina's... Whoa! Too much information. I was scared after watching that creepy video, so I kind of forced Sakura to stay the night. So anyway, we've both got alibis. Is she blushing right now, or is that just her cheeks being red? Isn't that against the rules? No. It's prohibited to sleep outside a bedroom, but sleeping in someone else's room isn't prohibited. So I don't think there's any problem. Of course there's a problem. It's unwholesome. A man and woman sleeping in the same room. Sakura's a girl though, but I am female. Forgive me. But if the two in the cafeteria didn't do it, there are no other... No. There remains another option. Does there not, Asahina? Yeah, actually, while we were in the cafeteria, one other person did come by. Who was that? And this didn't come up earlier? Why? Because it's someone who's no longer here. And that's Junko, right? Someone no longer here. She couldn't possibly mean... The one who came to the cafeteria was the victim, Sayaka Mizono. Mizono came to the cafeteria? Whoa! The breakthrough! In that case, the person who took the knife is... herself! For defense! So it was Mizono who took the knife. That is indeed how it appears to be. Furthermore, thinking back on it now, her behavior was a little unusual. She entered the cafeteria and went straight to the kitchen, not a glance in our direction. She said she came for a drink of water, but more than likely, that was when... So the one who took the knife was the victim herself, Mizono. Whoa, this is getting good! I'm sure she thought she could use it to defend herself. Yes, that's what I was saying! So the culprit stole the knife, Mizono took to defend herself, then killed her with it! Whoa, I got a drink. This is getting good! Which means just because someone didn't take the knife doesn't mean they're in the clear. Huh? Yes! See, Nagi really is the culprit after all. No! You're not getting this! I told you I didn't do it! So that was your goal all along, to twist the discussion and lead us down the wrong path? You're the proprietor of a terrifying ability. Crap! At this rate, I really will be named the culprit. Why don't you get it, guys? If you decide I'm the culprit, everyone is dead! Wait, don't you think it's a little early to declare Nagi the culprit? The culprit took actions which are inconceivable for the owner of the room. Until we solve the aforementioned mystery, can we say for sure Nagi is the culprit? Inconceivable? What the hell are you talking about? Some of you expect to find in Nagi's room. The crime scene was conspicuously missing. You know where this is going, don't you, Nagi? An epiphany anagram is about to begin. What the hell is that? Well, I want to hear about it. Holy shit, this is getting good. The next phase of the class trial is called epiphany anagram. Your objective is to reassemble some vital keyword related to the incident. Solve the keyword using both known letters and flying letters. What the hell is this? Shoot down the flying letters in the correct order to reconstruct the keyword. Aim your crosshair with the analog pad and fire at letters using the X button. If you shoot down the wrong letter, your influence gauge will take damage. If you deplete your influence gauge or run out of time, the phase will end in failure. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. Something you would expect to find at the crime scene but wasn't there. I can feel it. It's hair! It's hair! It's right on the tip of my tongue. You remember she was on the ground looking for hair. She never found the fucking hair. It's hair. Okay, here we go. Here we go. How do we do this? How do we do this, guys? How do we do this? Look, oh, it's hair. It's gotta be hair. It's gotta be hair. A. No, not S. We're looking for an I. We're looking. Give me the I. I need the I. I need the I. The I is what? What the hell? Oh, wait. You gotta hit all the A's, I think. No, not the N. Oh, shoot. The R. No, the I. The I. I think I did bad on that. I don't even know what I was doing. Oh, I got a B on it because, like, I didn't understand what I was doing. That's right. Oh, man, I didn't. Sometimes I don't read the instructions. There wasn't even a single strand of hair in my room. So you're saying the culprit destroyed evidence. Now, if I were the culprit, would I really need to clean my own room so thoroughly of hair? I mean, there's nothing unusual about my own hair being in my own room, is there? You clean the room of hair to remove any trace of the fact that Mizuna had visited your room. Is that so hard to believe? If he wanted to remove any trace of her, rather than her hair, he would have removed her own corpse. A reasonable claim. But then why wasn't there any hair? And then not only that, but who would kill somebody in their own room? Why wouldn't I kill her in her room? Because the culprit cleaned it, of course, to hide the fact that they had visited the room. Which means, yes, it's unthinkable that the culprit could be the owner of the room. Then Nagi isn't the culprit! No, I'm not! You guys are understanding it. But is it acceptable to make such an important decision based solely on hair? No, there's further foundation on which we could say Nagi is not the culprit. We are listening. Think back on the vicinity of the shower where the crime took place. Mizuna was first attacked in Nagi's room, and after that she fled into the shower. The culprit chased after her into the shower. There, he stabbed her and killed her. Done! She's dead. At that time, was the culprit able to enter the shower unhindered? Whatever do you mean? That means he had to have gotten hurt! In order to enter the shower, the culprit had to exert a considerable effort. Doing so, the culprit would have left behind clear evidence. Do you remember, Nagi? The culprit had to exert considerable effort to enter the shower. The evidence of that is the thing the culprit broke. Bam, 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 bam. We're gonna find it, guys. The misaligned shower door. The doorknob. Wait. Yeah, here it is. Present the ammo. Bam. He broke the doorknob. The shower's doorknob is evidence of the effort the culprit took, right? What happened to the doorknob, dude? It was broken. The doorknob to my bedroom shower was broken. See, the upper screws were removed and the doorknob was undone. It's true, but why is the doorknob? To break the shower's lock, the culprit removed the entire doorknob. This is another action inconceivable of the room's owner. Further basis, Nagi couldn't be the culprit. You're saying he wouldn't bust down his own door? No, because I know how to open it. If he had to break it down, he'd break it down. Hardly inconceivable. So you still don't understand. In that case, let's go back over the progression of the crime. I'm sure you'll understand then. What Kirigiri means by actions inconceivable of the room's owner is hidden in the progression of the crime. A non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to see a supplemental tour? Starting with this debate, the number of weak points will increase. Even though there are multiple weak points, there is still only one lie or contradiction. Oh shit, dude. Which is to say there are fake weak points. If you fire your ammunition at a fake weak point, not only will you be unable to refute it, your influence gauge will take damage, so as will your credibility. If you deplete your influence gauge, the debate will end in failure, so please be cautious. Use logic to determine which weak point contains the lie or contradiction. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. Misaligned shower door, guys. Let's do this. The incident occurred in Nagi's bedroom. We know that. Maizono was first attacked in the room. We know that. That's true. That's true. Then fled into the shower. Okay. Chasing after her. The culprit entered the shower. Yes, 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 yes. We're getting somewhere. Then the culprit broke the door up. Yes, we're getting it. Because the shower door was locked. No, it wasn't. You can't lock that. You can't lock it. Objection. Objection. You cannot lock my door. Only the girls' locks. Only the doors and the girls' rooms are locked. Bam. Doing the clap. The reason my shower door wouldn't open isn't because it was locked. That's because only the girls' rooms have locks on their shower doors, right? Now that you mention it, that is the case. Then why would Nagi's shower door open? Because of the door's alignment. Huh? Your door's alignment? The door to my shower isn't aligned properly. Monokuma can attest to that. Yes, he speaks the truth. But for the super duper high school luckster, Nagi to get the only room with a misaligned door, that's not good luck at all. The shower door wouldn't open because it was misaligned. But the culprit mistook it for being locked. For that reason, the culprit broke the whole doorknob. Though, why would the culprit mistakenly think the door was locked? Every one of us should have known the boys' rooms don't have locks on their door. The culprit made that mistake because they were unaware of an important fact about the scene! We all know! The nameplates! They thought they were in Maizono's room because the nameplates were switched! The killer assumed the shower door was locked because they didn't know what the room was supposed to have a lock. Which means they wouldn't have known that they were in my room! Ooh, this is great! This is so good. The culprit most likely didn't know that the crime scene was my room. What? The killer didn't know where this crime took place? Unprecedented! But he's right. What? Though to be more precise, the culprit didn't know that Nagi and Maizono had exchanged rooms. For that reason, the culprit mistook the room Maizono was in for her own bedroom. And so, believing the shower door to be locked, he destroyed the lock, unaware of the futility of his actions. In the end, there's no saying whether it was the culprit's use of force or the whims of fate, but in all the confusion, I doubt the culprit knew exactly why it opened either. Whatever the case, he has quite the roundabout methodology trying to break a non-existent lock. There's no way I'd do something like that, knowing why the door didn't open, right? I admit, you're probably right. Then the culprit is someone who didn't know about the room exchange. And Nagi doesn't fit the profile. Nope. We gotta find someone else, and I've been saying as much from the start. Then who is the killer? That is a good question. Pardon me, but I'm laying down my king. What'll happen if we don't figure out who the killer is? Alright, then we'll just decide it by majority vote. No, that's stupid. You can just do that? No, you can't do that. Anyway, ain't this kind of bad? Someone's got to do something. True is truth, or it doesn't matter how insignificant it may seem. Is there anyone who has any sort of uncertainty? Ah, I have one. Oh, you. Why do you sound so disappointed? Hurry up and tell us, Asahina. So yeah. I was thinking, how did the culprit get into Nagi's room in the first place? Indeed, the method the culprit used to enter the crime scene. Could Maizono have dropped her room key and then the culprit found it? I don't think she would drop it so conveniently. Then did he pick the lock? No, the lock should be equipped with an anti-picking mechanism. Then allow me to answer. The culprit used a much simpler method. The culprit disguised himself as a visitor and Maizono invited him in herself. No, that can't be right. Oh, someone doesn't know their place. You're quite something to be contradicting me, boy. Earth to Nagi, I can be so sure that I'm wrong. It's because she was scared that she asked me for that in the first place. There should be sufficient evidence. Some evidence showing Maizono's almost certainly wouldn't have invited someone into the room. And we have the evidence, but the funny thing is, we're not going to find out or use it until the next episode. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. And yeah, the clock is winding down. So see you guys later. Have an amazing day. And this is part 1 of that good old trial. Deuces.